In this video, we are going to learn about one more data structure in Python called dictionaries. Dictionaries are key value pairs. They have some specific key and that key may have some kind of value. We can create dictionary using curly braces. So if I want to create an empty dictionary, I can write like this. If I check the data type of this empty dict, it returns class dict. We can also use the dict function to create a dictionary. And this dict function can take any iterable. If I pass an empty tuple into this dict function, then it creates an empty dictionary. We can also create a dictionary with multiple key value pairs. That's where the dictionaries may be useful. Let's say we have information about person. A person can have different attributes like name, age, skin color, country of origin. Those kinds of information can be easily stored in dictionaries. So here I have this simple person with only two key value pairs, name and age. The key and the value are separated from each other by using colon symbol. The name key has the value Alex and the age has the value 25. You can see that we can mix different data types into values or keys. If I print the person, then it prints that person dictionary. A dictionary can also have integer values as keys. For example, here I have this numbers as keys and their square as its value. If I print it, it simply prints this dictionary. As I mentioned, dictionaries can also have mixed data types as its keys. For example, here I have this integer key with a value 1 and string key name with a value Jacob. So I can have mixed data types into keys or values. We can pass a tuple containing keys and values to create a dictionary. For example, here I'm passing a tuple with key as name and Alex as the value. It has another key value pair for age. And these two tuples are wrapped inside any iterable. Like here, for example, it's wrapped in a tuple. If I run this, it creates a dictionary with keys name and age. I can pass any iterable data type here. So if I modify this one to, let's say, list, then also it works fine. Unlike list and tuple data types, for accessing dictionary elements, we can use the keys. Another characteristic of dictionaries is that they are unordered. That means they do not have any index positions associated with them. Here I am creating a person dictionary with keys name and age. If I want to get this person's name, then I can get that using the dictionary name, and then in the square bracket I can specify the key I want to get. If I write person name, then it will get the person's name. If I write person age, then it will select the person's age. If we try to access a key which doesn't exist in the dictionary, then it throws key error. I have this person with name and age as their keys. If I try to access person's city, then it throws key error. This key, city, is not available in this person dictionary. To avoid this kind of errors, we can make use of get method. Get method provides a convenient way to access elements based on some specific key. Again, here I have this person with keys name and age. If I want to get this person's name, then I can write person.get, and in this method, I can pass the key that I want to get. If I try to get the name, then it returns the correct name. But if I try to get a key that doesn't exist in the dictionary, then it doesn't throw any error. It simply returns none. I could also specify a default value for a key using this get method. I can specify the second argument in this method, which will be considered as the default value for a specific key. If I write person.get city, and if I specify a default value of unknown, then if this key doesn't exist in the person dictionary, then it will by default return this unknown value. If I run this, you can see that it returns unknown. We can also add new key value pairs to existing dictionaries. In order to add new key value pairs, we simply have to write the dictionary name and assign a new key value pair like this. In the square bracket, we specify the key that we want to assign, and on the right hand side, we simply specify the value. This operation adds this city key into this person dictionary. If I try to print my person dictionary, then you can see that it has this new key value pair with city as Toronto. If I want to modify any information, then I can do the same process. Let's modify this person's city to New York. It looks very similar to earlier operation. And now if I check this person, then the city attribute has been updated for this person dictionary. There are few built-in methods for working with dictionary objects. Let's learn about those methods one by one. If I have a person dictionary with keys name, age, and country, if I want to remove the age key value pairs, then I can use the pop method. If I write person.pop and I pass age key, then it will remove the age key value pairs. After this operation, if I check the person dictionary, then it no longer has these age key value pairs. We could also remove any key value pair using del operator. Here I have got this person dictionary. If I write del person age, this operation will remove the key value pairs for this age key. If I check the person, the age key has been removed from this person dictionary. I could also completely remove a dictionary using del operator. If I have a person dictionary and if I write del person without specifying any key, then it removes this person dictionary completely from the memory. If I try to access this person dictionary, then it throws name error. Person is not defined. We can use the len function to find out how many keys are available in a specific dictionary. If I write len person, then it returns 3 because we have 3 key value pairs, name, age, and country. We could also get all the keys of a dictionary in the form of an iterable using keys method. If I write person.keys, then it returns this dict keys object with all the keys of this person dictionary. If I want to convert it to a list, I simply have to wrap it in a list function. Similarly, if I want to get only the values, then I can use the values method. If I write person.values, then it returns all the values in the form of a dict values object. Similar to dict keys, I can convert it to any iterable object by wrapping it in the respective function. We could also get all the keys and values in the form of a tuple. If I write person.items, it simply returns keys and values in the form of a tuple, and all those tuple elements will be wrapped inside a list. We could also set a default value for a specific key in a dictionary. Here I have this person dictionary with keys, name, age, and country. If I write person.setDefault country as the default value of confidential, and now if I try to print person's country, then it correctly returns the country of this person. If I don't have the country key value pairs, then in that case it will return the default value. We could also create a copy of a dictionary using copy method. If I have a person dictionary and if I try to copy it using assignment operator, then it simply copies the reference of this person dictionary. It doesn't actually create a brand new person dictionary. I can verify that using our ID function. If I check the ID of these two dictionaries, then it returns the same memory location. If I want to create a separate dictionary with the same key value pairs, then I can use the copy method. If I write person.copy, then it will create a new dictionary with all the key value pairs. Now if I check the ID of these two dictionaries, then they have totally separate memory locations. Similar to list and set, we can use the clear method to remove all the key value pairs from a dictionary. If I write person.clear, then it removes all the key value pairs from this person dictionary. Let's learn about how we can iterate a dictionary. Dictionaries are key value pairs, and we have seen that items method returns a list of tuples with key and value. We can use this items method in order to iterate through dictionaries. If I have a dictionary and if I write a for loop like this for item in person.items, print item. If I check the output, then it simply returns tuples with key and value. I can use tuple unpacking to separate key and values. For that, I can write for key, value in person.items, and now I can use this key and value the way I want. Here I am simply printing the key and the value. If we want to iterate over only the keys, then I can use the keys method. For key in person.keys, print key, and this will simply print all the keys of this dictionary. Similarly, I can write for value in person.values, print value, and it will only print the values from this person dictionary. Similar to list comprehension, we also have dictionary comprehension. The general syntax looks like this. Expression for element in dictionary. In this for expression, we are iterating through the source dictionary and we want to create a new dictionary. That's what we write in this expression. Let's take a look at some example to make it clear. Here I have this numbers dictionary with keys as string and the values as integer data type. Now let's say I want to create a new dictionary which contains the squares of each value. For that, I can write something like this. On the right hand side, I am writing a for expression for key, value in numbers.items. This will simply iterate through all the elements of this numbers dictionary and separate them into keys and values. In my output dictionary, I want to have the same keys, so I write key, colon. As a value, I want squares of each of those numbers. So I can write value multiplied by value. If I print this squares dictionary, then you can see that it prints the squares of each of those numbers. If I want to swap keys and values in a dictionary, then I can write something like this. Here I have simply modified our keys to be value and values to be keys. If I print them, then they have been swapped around. We can also apply an if condition in these dictionary comprehensions. Here in this case, I'm only trying to get the even numbers in my output dictionary. For that, this part looks similar to what we have seen earlier on, and after the for expression, I'm verifying if the value is even. So if this condition is true, then only those elements will be included in the output dictionary. If I print it, you can see that it only has the even numbers. We could also check based on multiple conditions like this. In this case, I only want to include the numbers which are greater than 4 and the numbers which are even. In my input dictionary, I have elements from 1 to 8. So in this part, I am simply iterating through the dictionary and assigning the key and value to my output dictionary. But I am also including this if expression, if value greater than 4. And I can also include another if expression, if value is even. Note that if I have multiple expressions in my if block, then I don't need to include the logical AND operation. I can simply write multiple if expression stacked together. If I print this output dictionary, then you can see it has only two elements, both of which are even and both of which are greater than 4. So that's how you can use dictionary comprehensions to write succinct code. Again, as I mentioned with the list comprehensions, comprehensions should be used for simple cases. If you are creating a dictionary based on multiple operations, then in those cases, dictionary comprehension can reduce your code readability. So always be cautious while using it.